because I have been doing this for a minute.
But it's original too.
That's the thing.
I like it, and I like you bring all the fighters and stuff.
Yeah, what's good is doing comedy is being able to like change up the eclecticness.
You gotta do a little bit of everything too.
Exactly. That's why I'm glad I got you too, man. Because moving to Miami, I wanted to get business people, and I was like, fuck, who better than Thankyou Miami?
Emilio, the honey badger, Urrutia!
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Honey Badger Hour. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Honey Badger Hour. It's your boy, the Badger, and today we're back with a very special guest, hailing all the way from the 305. Today we're joined by entrepreneur, chef, comedian, a man who wears many hats, my dog, Alex Vale.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
My dog.
Yeah, brother.
What's happening, brother?
Good. Thank you for having me on this amazing show.
Hell yeah, my G. We've been wanting to do this for a minute. So
Yeah.
got you in here, dog.
I love it. It's badass in here.
Man. Thanks for coming, bro. So, how's it been, man? How's the restaurant been?
It's a blessing in disguise, man. This is my lifelong dream. Like, I've been working in the industry for 23 years, and this is my money saved. I didn't borrow from the bank or nobody, and like, it's been doing great, man. That's a blessing. I can't believe this many people. I can't believe like you come, like, you know, so many crazy comedians. Like, it's awesome. I love comedy, so I couldn't believe it. Like, when Manny came up with the show, like, it was literally the first day we opened. That was the first thing we did. Was a comedy show.
No way.
Yeah, literally the first day. Yeah, we had comedy before we were like even open. Like, yeah, we did like a surprise, like little sneak peek opening, and like we did a comedy show that day.
And people don't know, right? So you have a very popular man, like one of the most popular spots in Miami. My favorite spot to go to. Whenever I have people visiting too, I'm always trying to get them to slide through, bro.
Thank you.
So you're like in the heart of Miami, Little Havana, just by the Marlins Stadium.
Yeah, 3 blocks away.
Oh, it's as good as it gets.
If you ever go to a Marlins game or you go to the World Baseball Classic, like we have free parking. We have over 70 spots, so you could park there, get a beer, get some food. You know, I say the stadium's a beer away, so you can literally take a beer to go. I give you a plastic cup, walk to the beer, and by the time you finish that beer, you'll be at the stadium, at the arena.
Yo, there's mad problems parking when you go. There's always
forever. Especially like sold out thing, like especially the World Baseball Classic, or we did the Kanye concert. People were looking for parking for almost 2 hours. I saw people there. I'm like, I walked in the middle of the street. I'm like, yo, park right there, buy a beer, and then you go, bro. And you don't have to pay $50, $100 for parking. Like, why not? It's awesome. And then I tell you this, you're always gonna have a good time there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
100%.
the food's amazing. We have great beer selection. We have great drinks. You know, it's always a good time there.
I love it. I can't believe you guys have only been open. So you guys just, when I started doing comedy, so we've been going there since its inception, basically. Yeah, I started going there from the comedy night, and that's when you guys opened up just recently.
Yeah, so it's been a year and 2 months now. We just had our year anniversary in December.
Damn, you got the epic bathroom, bro. People don't know, bro. Your bathroom, I said, I like this guy already just when I can tell from the taste of all the movies in your bathroom.
Yeah, those are all my movies. There's like thousands of dollars on the walls. Because, you know, everybody used to spend, I used to go every single Tuesday to Best Buy and buy, like, you know, the DVD or the CDs that came out that day. I was a big hip hop head, so I'm like, oh, okay, like, I have to get this one. Like, it just came out. I heard Busta's coming out with a new album. Like, I need to get there right there.
Oh, remember the album? Yeah, you got to get those shits on Tuesdays.
On Tuesdays. Everything comes out on Tuesdays, I realized.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I wonder why that is, yo. Tuesdays,
I don't know. Even like Marshall's, when you go there, like when they restock with the new fire stuff, it's Tuesdays. Yeah. So a little hint.
Yeah, that's true. No, you're listening. And all my favorite podcasts, they always drop on Tuesdays, bro.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan, Schultz, a lot of the podcasts I listen to.
I guess it's like a good day, but in the middle of the week, get out of the Monday funk.
Yeah, Monday maybe people are doing shit Monday and then bust it out Tuesday.
They bust it out Tuesday. I can see that. Monday's like the do shit day.
Hell yeah.
After your crazy weekend.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, and in our age, you get a little bit older, we need the extra day to recover.
Oh, you know I need it. Monday's like my rehab day. Like, because it's my only day off is Sunday.
Oh, and yeah, for the biz people, before I went full-time MMA, I was in the biz, you know, I was working in the restaurants my whole life, and then, but yeah, Mondays and Tuesdays were always like my days off. Try not to work those days.
I kind of like having those days off if I do, but I can't ever have a Monday off because the comedy show is so popular.
Yeah.
I try to take Tuesdays off sometimes, but like, you know, we're going to change our whole schedule. When baseball season starts, we're going to start opening Sundays, so that's a big thing for us. We're going to start moving like a brunch menu and stuff.
Oh, dope. That's going to be sick.
Yeah,
oh, nice, man.
Yeah, March 12th will be our first Sunday open.
Oh, perfect. When's opening day?
Well, for the World Baseball Classic, March 11th. It's a doubleheader
nice.
that day. So we're going to be open actually at 11 o'clock during the day. We never open at a day. We usually open at 6 or 5.
Yeah.
And we're going to open at 11 o'clock that day and be open till 1 a.m. So it's going to be a long, long day. That day and Sunday, because they're two games. One game at 1 and one game at 7.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's going to be good, though. Be a good little business in too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
Definitely. Almost all the games are sold out already. So it's crazy.
Wow. You know what's crazy? So, you opened up, and then Manny hit you up before you even opened and to get comedy there? Because I was gonna ask you, did you open this place with the intentions of having like a comedy club?
No, I had the intentions of like doing something every night.
Yeah,
but I didn't think comedy. I wanted to do anything, like literally anything. Like literally last Sunday we had a play, and we had like 7 actors, and it was amazing. My karaoke DJ is a playwright, and he wrote the whole thing, and he's an actor too, and it was sold out. We're gonna do it again. It was called Jealousy. We're gonna probably bring back the same play probably next month or the month after. We're gonna do the same play again.
No way! And people came in and were watching it and stuff?
Oh, it was amazing. They came out of everywhere. You could sit anywhere, and it was a very interactive play that's all around you. They had dance sequences and everything.
Oh, no way! Where were they at? Like in the little area where we do comedy?
No, everywhere.
Oh,
Everywhere.
so
They like literally have like
the
hidden
whole
doors
restaurant.
around the place, and they came out to the hidden doors. They planned out the whole thing. Like they really practiced this out. It was like an hour and a half.
Oh, wow!
Yeah, had intermission and everything. It was really, really good.
How many people came out there?
Sold
Like
out.
quite
It
a
sold
few?
out. Well, seating wise, it was like 45.
45 seats.
Yeah.
Oh man, is Thankyou Miami the first restaurant you have?
Yeah, it's the first restaurant. Before that, I had a food truck. It was called Mr. PB&J.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, it was a gourmet peanut butter and jelly sandwich food truck.
Ah.
Yeah, I had like 5,000 combinations. That's what I first started with. I started like in 2012 with that. And then I, right before the pandemic hit, I had patented the logo and trademarked it, and I sold the Instagram and all that stuff and the logo to a peanut butter company in Canada.
No way.
Yeah, and then I sold the food truck as an entity, and then I worked at a brewery for 3 years as a GM, and I just couldn't work for somebody anymore. And I said, I found this place, and I said, fuck it, I'm gonna go do my dream. And this is the restaurant is my dream.
Wow. And then you had to make the decision to leave the place and invest in yourself, huh?
Yeah, it was hard. Like I said, I didn't borrow a penny from nobody. Like it was just me and my life dream and my life savings.
I heard you were saying that. That's pretty dope, man. So then when you put it all in, whew, like you have all that. I know what you're saying. Like you get all that savings. And you sometimes you just like want to adore it and look at it and keep it on the side.
I love it. I love looking at it. But
And then just the anxiety. It's real.
The first few months it was the most anxiety I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, and then you got to do with the city like permits, a whole nother world.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Government.
Yeah, I didn't even know how many permits there was, and because I had the food truck, it was a few permits, but nothing crazy like a restaurant. Holy shit, there is so many permits. It is the most bureaucracy thing that I ever seen in my life. Like literally just going into one building when somebody could just do the one job. They had me going to like 7 different floors for like 2 days straight just to get one permit, and I had to get like 8, and it was a nightmare.
Bro, it's crazy what they find things to charge you for.
Oh,
in this
no,
place, right?
it's
the
most
government
random
is
thing.
And
then you don't know what people can come up with, like weird, like scams or weird charges or weird things that you don't know if that's real or not. And you have to go look into this stuff and like see, okay, do I have to pay this guy for real or this is like some scam?
Yeah.
When I trademarked the logo, I had like at least 50 scammers telling me fake trademark things, selling the. I didn't trademark this one. No, for Mr. PB&J.
Damn, so the Mr. PBJ really blew up, huh?
Yeah, it did blow up. It was during that whole food truck blow up.
I remember. So you were saying that this is like just before I moved to Thailand, right? So man, like that era, yeah, you would go to like little spots. I rember in Wynwood, you go like to a spot.
It was when Wynwood was Wynwood.
Yeah.
You could just park anywhere.
It
was
was all food trucks and little
yeah.
benches.
Now they don't even allow food trucks anymore unless you have a permanent spot and you're paying like rent. Like before, I could just like park in the middle of the street right in front of Panther Coffee before the food truck got there at the perfect spot because Panther Coffee didn't get mad because all they had like a coffee and like little things. Serve my sandwiches and bank the whole day, especially when they had those art walks and stuff. And it was complete anarchy. There was no one cared about anything. Yeah. Now, like you park there and you're gonna get fined in 5 seconds.
Yeah, Wynwood
it's corporate
over, man.
now.
Yeah,
it's
it got bureaucratized, got government. Yeah, corporatized.
La Rosa's died. Wood Tavern died. Anything for the locals died. So that's why I try to make my place like for the locals, like a spot, like like one little. That's why it's so artistic, and I let like everybody do like their thing, and I love the artist of the comedians or the artist of like tonight we have open mic, like stuff like that. I always try to show Miami what we're about.
No, it's dope. Yeah. Also, it's crazy, right? You're right next to the Marlins Stadium, so all the 305 heads, they can come through there. It's funny. I got some people that I only see them at Marlins games. I got like, some of my boys from high school and stuff like that. That everybody just kind of reacts at the Marlins games.
Yeah, they're
and everybody walks around the side. You know what I'm saying? So
no one actually watches the game.
Yeah.
Everybody just get drunk walking around the thing.
Yes. It's so like going to the beach.
Why not get drunk at my place before they go, and then you have free parking, and then you got food after? So why not?
Yeah, now we know. And now for people who don't know, when you go to the Marlins game, you can come check us out after and see you, bro.
Yeah.
And Monday on a comedy night is a good little way for you guys to get people in there on a Monday, where usually is on restaurants are usually kind of struggling on Mondays, right?
Yeah, and you never know who's gonna come on Monday. I feel like the more like popular comedians come out on Monday because they're busy on Fridays.
Yo, you're right, bro.
Yeah, so you never know who's gonna come out. Like last week was like Cisco Duran and Marcelo and shit. Like
Both at the same time.
yeah, they both came over.
Yo.
Yeah, they're huge. You get me? And like it was just a blessing.
That's why. That's true, and that's on a Monday. On a Friday.
On Friday, you know, we got our regulars, and we got good comedians, but they're set to come there. You get me? It's not like they're jumping around like they do on Monday. On Monday, the comedians are just jumping around. There's like 4 comedy shows on Monday.
That's true. And Monday, you guys are kind of close to Red Bar, like in Brickwood.
Well, I'm close
right?
to everything. That's the best part about it. That's why I picked the location. I'm right off the highway. I'm like 8 blocks away from Cayocho, a mile away from downtown, 2 miles away from Brickell, 3 miles away from Wynwood. It's a perfect location. Alapato's right there a mile away, too.
It's true. You're 30 minutes from everything.
Yeah.
Out here in Kendall, like you can get there like in 30 minutes. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
in Kendall,
It's we're a little bit far.
I live here in Kendall. I'm luckily.
You too.
Yeah,
Oh, so you make
yeah,
a big commute, dog, to work.
Oh, no, but not really, because I take the opposite way, and I'm right next to the highways.
You live opposite schedule. Like you going in when everybody's coming back at
Yeah,
5:30.
yeah. It takes me
like,
20 minutes to get there.
You're smoking a J on the way, like fuckers.
Well, I don't smoke in my car, but I smoke a J before.
Yeah. I'm saying you're cruising going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Oh wow. And then so you go in like what time you start? Like usually like
Usually start like at 5 around there, start prepping, getting the restaurant ready, and then I start at 6. But like, during baseball season, we open early. Like if there's a baseball game at 6:40, we'll open at 5. So if people have an hour and 40 minutes of drinking time and eating and getting parked and situated before the game, so you can have a good time before the game. Not have to spend $15 for a beer in the stadium.
Bro, that's just expensive.
Super expensive for a Bud Light. Like, come on.
The UFCs are coming to Miami for the first time.
I'm going to.
Are you gonna go?
I have to buy tickets tomorrow. Tomorrow's ticket sales.
All right, I'm trying to talk to some people and get some links to.
I was trying to get the links yesterday because there was a pre-sale.
Me too. But nobody got back to me.
I looked everywhere on the internet for that shit.
No, I got an exclusive link from my homies that I got some guys on the card that are fighting, yo. So I'm trying to go see those.
Well, what's it called? The link, the sale starts tomorrow for everybody at 10 a.m.
But I think some of the fighters will get some of the fighters get they get a link for a discount if they tell people. So if we get it from under one of the fighters' names, we can get for cheaper. So
I'm down for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys know. We'll talk.
When do you think you'll know that?
By this weekend for sure. Because they're coming up.
Yeah, because I don't want to be like it's all sold out.
I know.
Shits are expensive, bro.
This is what I was just gonna refer to, bro. Like the UFC's coming, and I'm not too thrilled about it, bro, because I'm just thinking that's gonna be mad bread on
I was looking at like
$20 beers, bro.
Yeah.
In Vegas, it was like $28 for the big beer or something. I don't know. Like, that's normal, right?
Not for a big beer, I guess, but that's still expensive. Like, I went to Hard Rock Live to go watch the Smashing Pumpkins the other day, and like they were charging for a normal beer, like a 30. No, it's like a 16 ouncer. It was like $18.
Yep. Yeah. So it's
I couldn't believe it. It was, and the liquor was 20. So I'm like, how do you come up with this math?
It's just a robbery, dog. It's a
real.
fucking highway robbery.
I got a plastic flask it in.
That's a good call. That's a good call. Do they have the metal detectors?
No, you get plastic.
You get plastic. That's a good idea.
Yeah, plastic flask. You get one of those ones that you get on the cruise and shit. Because you get a cruise, you can't bring in liquor. You only can bring one bottle of wine.
Oh,
so you like attach that shit to the outside of the bag.
That's a good little business we should make, bro, on Amazon.
Oh, they got that shit already. You know, somebody thought of that already,
throw
bro.
Honey Badger Hour on it. Boom, Honey Badger Hour plastic flask. That's a good idea. I gotta start flasking way more. That's a veteran move, dog.
Yeah, that's old school.
A veteran or alcoholic? What are they?
Potato. It's the same shit to me.
This guy knows how to party, and this guy might have some problems.
Yeah,
he knows. Regardless, he knows.
You're like, oh, you're at a kid's recital. Why does he have a flask on him?
How you gonna get through it, dog? You know?
I don't think the kids recital. They're searching the parents and shit.
Nah. You can pass it to the other fathers. Give each other wing. I got you, bro.
You saw that game yesterday? Pour that shit in there.
Talking
Your coffee,
about the real
become
shit.
Irish and shit.
Yeah, you got some Irish bombs over there. Then you're a big basketball fan too?
Yeah, I'm a big Miami fan.
Oh, you love sports.
Any
huh?
any Miami team I love.
Now the Heat are back this year. Have you gone to any games this year yet?
I should be going. I think next Wednesday my cousin's gonna hook me up with some tickets. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I gave blood the other day. I got some free tickets. So.
Oh, there you go. That's a nice little come up right there.
Yeah, and give blood, so that's a good thing.
Yeah. Yo, man. So yeah, Monday nights you guys get comedy, and you get a crazy group of people in there. How about the talent nights? You got any rappers that go in there? Like
we got everything, man.
Have you got any rappers? Any that you're like, yo, this guy might hear this guy in a couple years.
But being a rapper, I believe is so hard because just a sign and like look at all the rappers there's been in our lives, and like they have one album and they're gone. And it sucks. It sucks for them. You know, they make mixtapes and they make their other money, but like, you know, the industry is very hard. That's a very
crazy industry.
Crazy industry. Like, you gotta be like, you know, radio able. Like, if you think you're just gonna be underground the whole time, then you're gonna be underground. You get me? Like, you have to sell out. And it sucks, but that's how it is. Look how Pitbull started. Pitbull was a hard-ass rapper, and he started from the, you know, Kendall and South Miami and stuff like that. And he rapped hard, and then he realized he had to make that stuff that everybody wants to hear. He's not Mr. 305, he's Mr. Worldwide now. And there's a reason for that.
That's gangster.
Yeah, you gotta respect where respect is given.
That's awesome. That's true. I never thought about that. He started as Mr. 305.
He's an entrepreneur. He's gigantic. He owns his own liquor company. He has like entrepreneurship of buying housing and stuff like that. He's really.
No, he's an awesome. Yeah, he's a go-getter, bro. I used to love when I used to see him, and I used to live in Singapore for a while. I was teaching out there, and I used to go to this coffee place in the morning. And where we lived, where the gym was like in the CBD, the Central Business District. It was like the downtown area of Singapore. But in like a huge flyer, like, you know, you see those buildings and you see like they have like, and they had like a big they had a big commercial
billboard.
Thing. Yeah, big billboard of like digital billboard, and it had his damn World Cup song on there every other minute, you know. And I'm like, oh, Mr. Worldwide, this guy's
everywhere.
Cuban from Miami, dog.
You have to. You want to make money. That's what you gotta do sometimes.
That was amazing. That's dope, dog.
Yeah,
so
man.
I've seen some guys that would be like, yo, I was doing open mics at your spot. That might happen in 10 years, bro. You're gonna have it with comedy.
Look at Marcelo. Like, Marcelo,
already happening.
Yeah, it's already happening. Like, Marcelo like did it everywhere in Miami, and look at him. He's on SNL. It's a blessing.
And he was just dropping into your shows just recently. He always slides through Thankyou when he's in Miami, right?
Yeah, he slides in everywhere, but he shows love to Miami, and that's awesome. He got that big, and he can still show love to everybody.
And now he's in SNL, yo.
Yeah, that's gigantic. And those skits he's hilarious. I love him.
He's so funny.
He's so funny.
He's really, like, he's one of those people that as soon as you see him,
he's naturally funny.
Yes, you just
he's
laugh.
naturally
you
funny.
Just laugh.
Yeah,
you like him, you laugh.
He has a great personality.
And he's gonna crush on SNL.
I can tell.
I haven't seen SNL in years, but I already know, bro, a Cuban flavor, Miami, and he's funny as fuck.
He's Dominican too.
Yeah, so forget about it, yo. Like the Hispanic Miami, like we haven't really seen that in Hollywood, right?
Well, in SNL, I think it's like the first person from Miami.
There you go. Yeah, so he's gonna bring a
He's
different
representing.
flavor. And whenever people from Miami travel, everybody, like, we're all of us, we're all the same to each other. I bet you, like, personality wise, like, we're all talk fast, blah blah blah, you know, Hispanic.
Yeah.
But when we leave Miami, we stick out like sore thumbs.
Oh, facts.
Go, right?
Facts. They're like, why is this guy so loud?
Yes,
I'm like, I'm
100%.
Cuban, bro.
Yeah, and we talk, like, we like to engage, you know. I notice a lot of people from Miami, like, we like to get into it. So when the world sees that, it's a different game, you know. It's gonna be a game changer, yo. I like that. I'm trying to think, was John Leguizamo on SNL?
I don't think so.
No, right? But he was funny. He's like Puerto Rican, New York.
He's awesome. His comedy's awesome. He's
great.
very talented.
Yeah, he did the one-man show.
Yeah. I love that one. That was a good one.
Remember that one back in the day?
Yeah, it was amazing. He had all the characters and stuff.
Yeah, he was super talented.
He's still talented.
Yeah,
he's still doing his thing all the time. I just saw him in that movie, The Menu.
Oh, really? So I was just going to say, I haven't seen him in a while. Or maybe I didn't notice, you know?
He's really, really good.
Maybe he's getting older, man, so I don't notice, you know? Or, I don't know. I haven't watched a movie in a long time.
Oh, I watch too much movies. I watch too much TV.
Okay, I don't watch TV too much. I watch a lot of YouTube and shit. I don't know. I listen to podcasts now. What's a good movie you've seen recently? I haven't seen nothing good recently.
The Woman King.
The Woman King?
Badass.
I gotta check it out.
Yeah, it's on Netflix right now. It's
really The Woman King. What's it? Did it go out in movie theaters or anything?
Yeah, it's actually on Rotten Tomatoes and stuff. It has like 90% on both sides. It's really, really good. It's about like, you know, like the African slave trade and this African women tribe that were like another African tribe was raiding them and selling their people to the white slave trade and stuff. So it gets crazy. I don't want to ruin the movie, but it's extremely good.
Yo, I'm gonna check that one out. The last movie I saw that really good, I don't think it's on Netflix. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. That one's pretty good. It's about like alternate universes and stuff.
I always like movies like that. I always like movies like that.
Check that one out. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. That one's
Who's
hard.
in it?
Nobody known too much. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I don't know if it was like a document. I don't know, one of those independent films or something.
Yeah.
But
yeah, you never know when you find a hidden gem.
Yes, yeah. I want to say like, I don't know, definitely Asian. It's Asian people, like Chinese culture, but I don't think anybody famous too much, dog.
Oh, okay.
But it was in the movie theaters, I think, yo. I'm trying to think anything else.
It's hard to get things in the movie theaters now.
That's what I'm saying. But Netflix kind of died out too, yo.
There's so many streaming. There's too many streaming networks.
What else?
Everything has a streaming network. Peacock, Netflix, Hulu.
Do you have
Prime.
Hulu or any of the other ones?
I either have one or I borrow one.
Yeah.
I can't afford all that shit. It's gonna be more than my damn cable bill.
That's what I'm saying. How much is that? Each one is a different thing.
Yeah, each one's a different thing. Some are cheaper than others, you get me? But you always have family members. You're like, yo, I get this one, you get that one. I get this one, you get that one. I want to watch that show. You want to watch this show?
Yeah.
How long does it usually take you to edit one of these things?
Oh, bro, that's the thing that's killing me right now. I'm like falling behind, because the editing is what kills me.
I
Like,
bet.
It takes a long time. I just figured out this new way to like make the angles look better and stuff like that. So when before, if I just put one camera and put the person and sync it together, it's not too long. Maybe you want to double check it, listen through. But with the angle switches and stuff like that, it takes a minute. Because every time the person talks, you got to like, boom, change,
okay.
And then sometimes we talk too fast. I'm like, shut the fuck up. And I'm like,
I sent you that picture the other day. I saw a podcast kit at Marshall's.
I saw that, yeah. Hey, there's we got a few Miami podcasts now.
Yo, there's too many Miami podcasts.
Oh, man, who we got? All right.
We got Weird Waters.
When you named all the people, I was like, oh, shit, there's a lot of podcasts. That's the reason why when I moved back to Miami, I was kind of like, I don't know, because I have been doing this for a minute.
But it's original too.
That's the thing.
I like it, and I like you bring all the fighters and stuff.
Yeah, what's good is doing comedy is being able to like change up the effectiveness.
You gotta do a little bit of everything too.
Exactly. That's why I'm glad I got you too, man. Because moving to Miami, I wanted to get business people, and I was like, fuck, who better than Thankyou Miami for my first entrepreneur? You know what I'm saying?
Nice. Glad to be your first entrepreneur.
There you go, G. And then so. Now I'm gonna try and get some music artists too. Damn, I gotta start sliding through the Wednesday.
Thursday.
The Thursdays. Oh, tonight.
Yeah.
Also,
we get some talented people. It's extremely talented. Every Thursday we have open mic, and you never know who's coming in. And almost like 90% of the time, they're very talented. You always get those random ones.
Yeah. The guys with like the hip with the. You
can't even play the guitar. Like it sounds like the guitar's broken and stuff.
Yeah. You got the guys coming in with like the.
I still don't play. I'm never gonna stop somebody.
The tourist pajama pants.
Oh man, so much fun.
But yeah, like tonight on Thursday, you can do comedy in 2 spots. So you can hit up Thankyou, right? You can start at yours
Taurus.
and get on stage, and you can go to Taurus or vice versa.
Yeah.
What time does yours end on Thursdays though?
Like around 10:30. 11.
Yeah.
It's early compared to Friday and Monday comedy open mics.
Oh yeah.
That thing starts so late.
Fridays are nights. Oh yeah, I hosted the mic last Friday. It was like 1:30. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we close at 1. I'm like,
God,
I have to let everybody go on. So like, I stay open just because I feel bad because they've been waiting so long.
Yeah. But I feel you'd be like, God damn it. And there's like one person left,
Yeah, but why would I not let them do it? Like,
No,
if they still want to go up on my mic, let them do it. I'll clean around them. I'm like, oh, that was funny. They wipe the table in front of you.
Yeah, like the chair's already up.
Yeah, the chairs are up.
Sometimes you're
the patio's done.
You get a little chuckle from Alex downstairs, and he's watching the tables and everything, man. Yeah, so what tonight? Like, who hosts the open mic on Thursday?
Christopher Love. He's a musician. He's very, very talented.
What did they get? Like 2 songs?
They get like 3 songs.
3 songs?
They get actually more time for comedy in this one. They get like 10 minutes.
That's good, yo.
Yeah, they can try a little bit longer.
You get a few comedians. I know, a few guys stroll in, right?
Yeah, Lorena, Zach. Like a few comedians always slide in for Thursdays. I'm surprised more comedians don't. I guess it's because they don't want to wait for the musicians. Maybe. I don't know.
I think, the music, yes. I know for sure some comedians are a little bit put off by doing mixed arts mics, I've actually never even done one yet. So, in Riverside.
I saw they do one there.
Yeah, in Riverside and Plantation. Before you guys were open, that's where I used to go on Mondays.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Before you guys opened, there was no Monday shows.
Well, Red Bar, but was it open mic?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there was no mics for like the commoners, for us.
It's crazy
for us
how many
folks.
shows there are now.
They've just popped up, right?
It's so crazy. Like we were like one of the only Friday shows, and there's like 8 now.
Dog, you were like the only Friday and Monday show. That's true. Just a year ago.
Just a year ago.
How time changes. There's definitely like a comedy wave happening too, right? Like the mics, but they go through quick. When I started, there was like another 20 group of micers, and now there's like 5 left, just from the year. Or so that I've been doing.
But like it's so many crazy. It's crazy
now
how many.
Another new 20.
Yeah.
So let's see in another year how many 5 are left. You know what I'm saying? It's like MMA, though. It's just the same as jiu-jitsu, bro.
It's gotta last.
In the beginning, there's a bunch.
I think some people just bomb so many times. They're like, okay, I'm done.
For sure, that, and then it's a crazy life, dog.
Yeah, and you don't get paid that much. Or
not crazy life, but you got to be vigilant.
It's more for the love.
Yes, and you got to be vigilant on the lifestyle. Like, you're in bars every night. You feel me? So that's the thing, dog. Like, you're traveling to these mics. So you got to be on your P's and Q's, just like, yo.
Yeah, you don't want to be destroyed on the mic.
That's
You never really do a good set when you're destroyed.
No, 100%. That's my key too. Like after 2 beers, I'm like pretty useless, dog. But some comedians are pros, bro. Some comedians, they can drink and slur with the best of them, you know.
Oh yeah, but that's their whole routine. Some of them.
There you go. Yeah. Sometimes it works in their benefit, right?
Yeah.
Comedy. This is your first time doing comedy when we started doing it at your
Yeah,
spot?
I've always loved comedy. I've been going to comedy shows for my whole life. Like I've been going to this since like the Coconut Grove Improv, and I saw Chappelle during the Chappelle Show season 2. Yeah, I went to go see him live during that.
Where was that at?
It was at the Heat Stadium.
Wow.
Yeah.
In the prime time.
In the prime, right before you went to Africa.
High school. Were you like a high school? We're high school.
He was.
Same
I
age?
was a little. I'm a little older than you. I think. Turning 38 next month.
Okay, yeah, a little bit older. Yeah, like about a year or two older. Yeah, 2 years.
So I was literally out of high school when I went to that. I think it was like 2002 around there.
Nice.
2004 around there.
But old enough to go do shit and see adult shit.
Oh yeah, I had to go watch that.
That's awesome, bro.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Wow, was it like amazing? Did he
It was
crush and
amazing.
shit?
He did like a 30-minute set. It was it was called a Zoe Summer Groove. They used to have a comedy thing. Like Alonzo Mourning has a big gigantic foundation, which is amazing. He does a lot for the city. And he used to have a comedy show every year. And literally it was only like $20 and they had fire lineups. Like Steve Harvey, D.L. Hughley, Earthquake, Alex Thomas. Like I've seen Cat Williams. I've seen like Chappelle.
You seen Cat Williams? That's my.
I see Cat Williams like 3 times.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, he was awesome. And this is like prime Cat Williams.
Yeah, before like he went a little bit lost.
Yeah, he tried to fight little kids and shit.
But his stand-up is like always on point, no matter how crazy he is.
Nah, he's good.
So you're a big fan of comedy, though. You've been doing it for.
Yeah.
And then what a coincidence that you open up a restaurant, and then the guy who wants to do mics and host it comes up to you, and you already had like a comedy themed place. Like your bathroom was already kind of comedy themed, you know.
Yeah, there's a lot of comedy DVDs.
There's a lot of comedy DVDs.
I always loved Def Comedy Jam. I have the original Def Comedy Jam. I used to watch that like every day, like the original Def Comedy Jam with Martin Lawrence and stuff, hosting and stuff. It was amazing.
That was the shit.
Yeah, it was badass. So many good comedians that would come out of there, and you never know, like Bernie Mac and like originators. Like it was so good.
Bernie Mac had that famous set when he comes out where supposedly like everybody was bombing. I didn't see what everybody was doing before. When he comes out and he just starts talking.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
Yeah, I ain't scared.
Yeah, it's the best.
Damn, bro. Yeah,
He'll intimidate you. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like Lonnie Cox is like that a little bit too.
Lonnie's got those vibes.
Yeah, I like that.
Damn, is Lonnie from Broward comic? Cause he slides in. I've always seen him. I've seen him thank you quite often. You know, I think he's more Broward guy than
yeah,
me,
but he's very talented too.
Yeah, bro, you get some beasts coming through there, man.
Yeah.
Any random night, you don't know who's gonna slide up in there.
Yeah, and I said, you know what? I saw everybody doing it. I'm like, I always wanted to do it. It's like one of my dreams. I'm like, I want to do comedy. So I just started writing and like listening to the comedians, like, and then listening to like, you know, like what they had to say about like how to do comedy and like, you know, if I want to go up there and bomb and like look like an idiot, it's like, you know, I have my set and it's not bad.
No, that's what I'm saying, dog. And you're getting you're producing it. You get you're popping in new jokes and you're getting more comfortable.
Yeah, every week I try to pop in a new joke.
No, it's really good, bro. And then I seen you you're getting up in other spots too. You got up in Kendall and
Blue Martini. I've done Tipsy
Taurus.
Flamingo, Torres.
Oh, you done Tipsy too, bro.
Yeah.
So you're getting out there.
Yeah, I don't get out as much as I should, but like, you know, I like to like, you know, show love everywhere. The funny thing is, I like to go show love to other comedians. So I go to like Villain or I go to like other places, Magic 13 or other places to go watch comedy shows. And then everybody's like, oh, why don't you go up? I'm like, it's my day off. I don't want to go up right now. I am not mentally prepared right now. Which I should be mentally prepared all the time. You know, your comedian should be prepared all the time. But I don't know. I feel like, you know, I have to be in the mood sometimes.
For sure, bro, because you got to be in the mood to feel the consequences after, because the big bomb will make you feel like shit.
Yeah, big bomb does feel like you feel like shit.
Fuck from work, and this ain't even your life, dog. You're just trying to run your life. And
I'm just doing this like as a favor. You're like, okay, I just bombed.
Go eat a bag of dicks and want to kill myself for no reason.
That's always fun.
Yeah,
but the best feeling in the world is doing great. It's like doing cocaine, and you're like, everybody's cheering for you and shit.
I love it more than fighting, dog.
Yeah.
I love it more than fucking
It's one of the best feelings. Like, seriously.
And you get to change. You're making people laugh, which is the best emotion you can give somebody if you think about it. You know? Like, you're gonna entertain somebody with excitement, like with a match, like with a big fight. Like, oh, that was awesome. But to make somebody smile and laugh, and then to make them laugh where they
Or make their day better.
That's what I'm. Yes, 100%.
That's how I feel like at the bar. That I feel that like my hospitality, and that's why we have such good reviews. Is because every time you go there, I always try to like make you feel welcome. I make you feel like family. I make you like I try to remember you. I try to like if you've been there more than once, I try to remember you. Try to remember your drink. Just make you feel like your day is better. You come into Thankyou Miami, and everything's gonna be a lot better.
100%, and that's what I love about the spot too. When I go, and I get that vibe too, just from with the comedians. That's like our fucking. Become our little. It's become our little. What do you call it? Like our little
hangout spot.
Yeah, our little gathering. Yo,
it's crazy how many comedians come.
It's so dope. Listen, bro, on a Friday night, we'll do a show. I'll be on a show somewhere else, and like, yo, all right, but mom, I'm gonna go to Thankyou. Yo, we would just go there, dog. Like,
I love it.
We were at Sandbar the other day, and then I'll be in a few of the boys. Like, I'm gonna chill at Thankyou till my set in the other place.
Yeah, and then you go outside, and you don't even realize there's like 40 comedians out there just having like a comedy fest of just talking shit.
There's a lot of good bits going on out there, dog. I wonder if hell yeah, bro. And then you got all the sometimes you get there, you might be more comedians than people when you get to the show.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it happens. There's a shit ton of comedians. I didn't even realize.
There's a lot, and there's more and more now.
And then we got everybody from out of town comes here. Like you never know, like I've had comedians from England and like Japan and France and stuff like that. They just come into town and then just like, oh, I heard you have an open mic. Like I want to jump on it. I'm like, definitely.
Damn, that's pretty dope. I never thought about that. Yeah. Hell yeah. And then you get like California, the drop-ins,
Oh, there's always
New
drop-ins.
York comics and
stuff.
stuff.
All the time. Yeah, you never know. Vegas, everywhere. Everywhere there's comedy. They see that Miami, we have one, and they're like, okay, I'm going to swing by.
That's a dope stage. The backdrop is good for photos, too.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good Tinder
A lot
profile.
of people, a lot of people have told me this. They're like, oh, I put that as my profile pic. I've never gotten so many hits. I'm like, okay. I try to make the place Instagrammable and like social media. That's why there's so many spots to take pictures and so much art and so many things around. So you like, everywhere you can take a picture and be like, oh yeah, that's Thankyou Miami.
I was going to ask you about that. Bro, you have a lot of legends on that wall. You have a lot of legends doing artwork from there, man. Like,
I got Atomic
on there. That's awesome, bro.
Yeah, I love the art scene. Yeah, I got Rendell Ryder on there. There's so much talent on there. It's crazy.
No, it is, bro. And it's like, that's as Miami as it gets, too. When you see the Atomic Orange, you're like, oh, shit,
yeah,
that was fresh.
That's one of my favorite. He's from my neighborhood. He shows so much love to me, like, in my life. And, like, I love his art. And, every time I'm, like, out of town, I always find his art. I've been to Cuba, Puerto Rico, and, like, crazy different cities and Denver. And I always find his orange somewhere.
No way.
Yeah.
In Cuba.
That's where. Yeah, I've seen that shit in Cuba, right in front of, like Anita, they have there. That's, like, a big restaurant. Like, he has a gigantic one right there. But you have to get permission in that one. Yeah, because they'll arrest your ass and take you.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, making an example of your ass, dog.
Oh, for real.
And he don't play for the women's NBA, dog.
We're gonna have to get Mayor Suarez to get him back.
Yeah, that's true, though. With Miami, we don't fuck around, though. We'll go get him, dog.
We might have some Cuban hookup to get him back. It's Miami.
Yeah.
We're not part of the United States, but we are. So like, kind of hook us up.
Exactly. We're like, yo, we're here, but
we're second Cuba.
We're not guilty. We're not guilty for all the sins. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're all running our own little show out here. It's true. Miami is so different from any other city. Just in the state, just in the country alone, just in the state alone. Like a lot of comedians have that joke, but it's so true. As soon as you leave this Miami, it's another world out there.
Yeah.
It's another world, for the better and for the worse. Depends on how you look at it.
We have a melting pot of every nationality.
Bro, melting pot. And you can get melting pot, but more melting pot of Spanish.
It's South American, but like in my place, I get everybody. Like the tourists, it's just everybody. I get Norway and Australia and England and like.
You're right, dog.
Yeah.
I get the best crowd work in your spot for international because I've been traveled and that's true. Now that you say that, you do get a lot of international.
I get so much international people that
because
come
I was the other day just doing crowd. Where you from? Boom, England. I had an England joke. That's true, dog. I never thought about that. You think it's the location?
The location.
Yes.
Yeah, and then we're right by when it's baseball season. So a lot of people visit the ballpark.
Yeah, and you're kind of like that borderline of Brickell, like you're kind of like almost downtown Brickell, right?
Right next to everything. I'm literally right next to it. I feel like Brickell and all that is mutating into it. It's all gentrifying down Flagler.
Damn, is there anything upstairs? I'm looking for a studio for this place. I want to get a studio. Like
they have the smoke shop, but like yeah, there's some spots upstairs, but they're like random little spots. You have to look. Rent's not bad there.
Yeah, that's a good location for a gym. I was gonna get a location there for a gym. I don't know if I could talk about. Can I talk? I don't know. I'm working at a spot right now. I was looking at a location at a gym there, and then somebody nabbed it up. I was gonna be on 80. 57th Ave and Flagler.
Oh, okay.
Is that pretty kind of close?
Very close, but like
a little bit far.
like 40 blocks.
Oh yeah. But like still like that, like central, like 8. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good area. I love that area. That's like the hub of Miami.
How much
you
space
know?
do you need?
Bro, like 1,200, 1,500 square feet.
That's not bad at all.
You know what I'm saying? For a studio, even less. You know what I'm saying? But I would like to get like a gym studio. Couldn't like put a little a studio in the back.
I'll talk to the guy and see what's up.
Yo, if you know, oh no, 100%.
He owns like
I
three-
never
he owns, like,
thought
three
about
buildings.
that. Oh my gosh, yes, bro.
He owns like 3 buildings, so like he probably has something. He
Oh,
always
my
has
God.
tennis leave.
Yeah, that's the way. Yo, I'm inspired by you guys, man. You gotta invest in yourself at the end of the day.
Yeah,
dog,
yeah.
You know.
You gotta believe in yourself. If you don't take that risk, then like, what is your life worth? We're living for. You're always gonna regret that, not taking that risk. I said, fuck it. If I'm gonna lose the money, I'm gonna lose the money, bro. Like, let's do it. And I did it. Don't get me wrong. You know, my relationship didn't work out the way I wanted, but
Fuck.
yeah, you know, you move on from things and you know keep going forward, but. You know, there's always those obstacles, and you don't let those obstacles stop you. You just keep going forward, and you can't change your personality. And like, even though you're having a bad day, sometimes you gotta pretend that you're having a great day, and just show everybody love, and like, you know, push through it. It's just hard, but you know, you'll get past it if you believe in yourself and you push and you keep working hard. If you work hard and you know, another thing is get yourself out there in social media. As much as you can.
You guys got a really good presence.
Do the Honey Badger Hour, man. That's how you get yourself out there.
Yeah. I have a Honey Badger Hour 1 podcast. I have an IG now. That's good. You guys, you do have a lot of good traction on the Thankyou Miami page, right? You guys have a fucking huge following, bro.
I do as much as I can. We were just on Deco Drive yesterday, you know.
Yeah. What do you got this weekend? That's right. That's what I'm asking about.
So we're doing the South Beach Food and Wine Festival. The big grand tasting. It's the main thing in the South Beach Food and Wine Festival.
What are you bringing?
I am bringing the Havana Bites, which is my original sandwich. It's a one of a kind. It's the only one in the world.
Was that from the food truck too?
Yeah, that was from the food truck. I had one FIU's best food and bites one year with that. It's original. It's nobody has it in the world. It sounds crazy, but it works as a perfect like salty sweet combination. So it has like Cuban bread, peanut butter, cream cheese, guayaba, and ham croquetas smashed in there. And then you toast both sides of the Cuban bread, and then you cut it into 6 pieces, and then serve like with fries. It's fire.
Oh.
So yeah, if you're going to the South Beach Food and Wine Festival, I'm serving 3,000 portions of it.
That's this week. Oh, that's a huge one. Is that gonna be in? Where's that at? In Coconut Grove?
No, that's in the middle of the beach on Ocean Drive. I've done it for the last 5 years. But
I was gonna say yeah.
Yeah.
You always bring the Havana Bites out there.
Yeah, because it's one of a kind. So you get people from all over the world, and you meet a lot of famous celebrities and stuff. So like, I met a lot of awesome celebrities there.
How does that work? Do you get selected to do that?
Yeah, you
Or-
get selected.
So they ask you to do it.
Yeah,
ask
they
you to
seen
come?
it. I do it so I know I do it every year. They ask me to come back every year.
Do you get compensated, or is it more like a business expense? Like is it promotion for you?
It's
or is
promotion, and then they pay for like the food and stuff. They give you back your money for that.
Okay, that's
So
nice.
they're cool with that. And then the event is amazing. Like this year they have Cedric
Yeah.
Gervais performing and DJ Khaled. And then Reverend Run and his wife are doing a cooking show, and Andrew Zimmerman, and like you never know who's walking into that door or who's walking by you, or like I've had some awesome conversation with some celebrities there, like some hookups and stuff. So it's really a blessing and awesome to do, and it's super fun. And I get to take my employees out, and we cook literally on the sand, and it's awesome.
That's right. Yeah, and I think the tickets are pretty expensive. To get
Super
to.
expensive.
That's a tough gig.
That's
to get
one of
to.
the hardest things.
That's
to
what
get
I'm saying.
into.
They're probably
It's
like
like
a big
$300.
event.
It's like $300 to get in.
Yes, dog. What's the one in Coconut Grove? There's another one.
There's
like
like
that.
there's a million events.
Oh, that's right,
Well,
yeah.
there's the art festival in Coconut Grove, but there's like for South Beach Food and Wine Festival, they have over 100 events. But like this is the big event. Like when you walk on South Beach, like you see the gigantic tents everywhere. That's what I'm doing. That big
And
event.
You guys will be on the sand.
Yeah, on the sand cooking.
So your feet are on the sand.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you're
snap.
literally on the sand, like right there on Ocean
And they
Drive.
just put the tents up and
They
stuff
put
like
the
that.
gigantic, huge tents. They put like 3 big ass tents in there, and there's like every company you could think of in there.
Yo, that's dope. How many days is it over? Is it over like
It's
one
well,
day or 2 days?
it starts to. I don't do all 3 days anymore. I don't have the time. Like I wish I could, but we do it on Sunday. But they have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for the grand tasting. So it gets crazy. Like tomorrow's like for the in the biz crowd, and then Saturday and Sunday is for like everybody else.
Yeah, you're gonna like people traveling that go there and want to see that.
Yeah, and they hooked me up with tickets to like other events too. So I'm gonna go to like the Andrew Zimmerman event and stuff. So that'll be
nice.
cool. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You're gonna be kicking it. For the menu, did you make all the menu yourself? Thank you. Did you design that whole menu?
Yeah, I designed that whole menu.
Oh, nice. You got a few little things on there.
Yeah, it's a little bit of combination of everything. I wanted, a place that had good food, amazing environment, always entertaining, and it's a great venue that, you're always going to have a good time, and the food's always going to be good. Like I don't want to have shitty food. Like,
No.
I hate when I go to bars and like, you know, I love going to this bar, but I'm like, yeah, the food's hit or miss, bro. Like I don't want to name no names because I don't like to hate on businesses, but like there's some places out there, just, you know, you gotta have consistency. You gotta always have good food.
What's it like finding staff? Is it hard holding on to
Right
to
now, my
staff
staff is money. I love my staff right now. Like I did a staff day last Sunday and took them all out to the boat show. So,
nice.
yeah, you know, I love my staff. I treat them like royalty and family. And
That's awesome,
yeah.
bro.
They treat me good. I'm gonna treat them good.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
And is this your first time having like so becoming a boss too, like learning how to be a boss and stuff like that, right?
No,
I've been. Oh no, well you were the GM at the.
I was a GM at a brewery, and I've been a manager a few places, and I own the food truck, so we done like big events that have had employees and stuff like that. So it's not my first time being a boss, but you know it's always awesome.
Being a manager in a brewery is like super corporate and shit, like manager,
this
key
brewery,
card, guy with the card and stuff like this.
This brewery wasn't that corporate, but they got to corporate ways after. Like I started, like I opened the place, and I kind of got screwed out of it because I was supposed to be an owner of the place.
Oh damn.
Yeah, and then like, just become the GM. Unfortunately, because he had gotten screwed out of like ownership at his other place, so like he didn't want to do have another owner in the other place, so he offered me a GM job. I'm like, okay, I'll do it for a little bit, but then I realized I couldn't work for somebody anymore, and I need to be my own boss, and I have too many ideas, and to me, like, you know, I don't like to wait for somebody to tell me I can't do something. I want to be my own boss, and I want to do it, and I don't need somebody to ask somebody what I want to do.
Hell yeah, yes sir.
Yeah, living the dream, man. Like, it's awesome.
Thankyou Miami. I didn't know this. It used to be a meme page.
Yeah, it used to be a meme page. Yeah.
You now how long? So that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it was really like my own page, like just me and my things, and I just started just posting memes, and everybody thought they were funny. I'm like, okay, you know, I'm pretty good at that. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm just keep posting memes and stuff. Don't be wrong, you steal them and shit. Like, who doesn't?
God bless them.
It's a flattery.
It's a change. Yeah, it's true. A meme is like, yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I don't understand how people get mad about stealing a meme. Like, yo, I'm showing your meme out to people. I'll tag you in it.
Dog, a meme? Dog, you can't. A meme is like your gift to the earth.
Yeah.
If you think something's funny, you gotta just throw it out there, dog.
Yeah. If you want to keep it to yourself, then make it a joke and make it your own joke, and don't put it out there as a meme.
Boom. That's a good one, dog. That's a good way to put it. Because a great meme.
I had some comedian get mad at me the other day because I took his meme, and I'm like, bro, this is flattery. Like, I thought it was awesome. Like, there's no reason for you to get butthurt about this.
What do you mean you took his meme? Like
I posted his meme.
Yeah, that's a good thing, right?
Yeah. He got butthurt.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so then now I didn't know that.
I feel like everybody gets sensitive over something.
Yeah.
There's always somebody that'll get sensitive over anything.
We live in a sensitive era, dog.
Yeah.
We live in a weird time, bro.
Sucks.
Where it's like everybody gets offended. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I choose my words.
Wait, I don't know. I was this the meme? You posted a good meme the other day that I thought was great. The kids don't play outside. And
they don't play outside anymore? And
that's not the one, right? I'll take it out. I don't want to get that fool.
No, I always post something.
I want to tell you about that, dog. That was a really, bro. How true is that, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, what did it say?
Kids don't go outside and do illegal stuff anymore and do bonfires and like
And you can tell.
I don't know. It's not the same society that we lived in back in the days. I was always outside, like on my bike with like 30 people. Like, we used to play like manhunt and capture the flag and like build ramps and jump your bikes and like.
The ramps, dog.
Yeah, we used to build sick ass ramps. One time it was crazy. We had a long ass rope that was like 100 yards, 200 yards, and we tied it to like a 3-story tree, and then we tied the other one to like across the 100 yards across a field to like a 2-story tree, and then we took off a bike. And the front cycle of a bike and took off the tire and put it between the rope and tried to jump out that shit like what do you call that?
Into the water.
No, like zip lining.
Oh yeah.
That shit did not work. My first person that got it, the rope got like stuck and then it jumped off the thing and he was stuck up there 3 stories up. He had to literally let go. He tried to catch his ass. Luckily we're kids, so you're like unbreakable when you're a kid.
Yes, dog. Oh my gosh.
If I did that now, my whole body would break.
Yeah, you need like 4 days to recover, dog.
No more.
100%.
I'm in the hospital forever.
Yeah, it'd be like, it would cost money.
Yes.
That's what cost some type of money we don't have.
When you're a kid, you're like, fuck it. My parents will pay for this. When you're an adult, you're like, bro, I don't know about this, bro. If I jump on this bicycle and I fall, I might be done.
Yeah. Like, how many days of work is this going to cost me? You know what I'm
Especially
saying?
as a business owner, I can't be doing stupid shit anymore. And I love doing stupid shit.
you gotta be, yeah, it's true. And because you have staff, dog. So like you were saying before, no matter you're having a good day or having a bad day, you gotta show up with the same face. You know what I mean? And get it done. You know, it doesn't affect what you do.
No,
you know what I'm saying? You can't let it.
Can't.
Some man shit right there. Hell yeah. But yeah, when we were kids, man, I got a fucked up this scar I got under my eye.
I got like a million scars on me.
Bro, a lot of people think it's from fighting. It's not. It was from when I was a kid. Yeah, same thing. Riding ramps. We used to have these dirt jumps. They had these dirt jumps in Indian Hammocks Park.
Oh yeah, I remember them.
In the back, like dog, big ones though. And I remember we were trying to fix the landing, and the landing was too soft, and I did it, and it was like, boom, when I landed on my front tire, I flew
Maybe
off.
this is why the kids are not out anymore.
Yeah.
I remember, bro.
The bike flew on my face.
Oh my
I had to get like
God.
10 stitches, drove home with like my eye hanging out. Fuck.
That sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
See,
so,
but we talk about this story now. It's like badass.
Yeah. Yeah.
You remember Three Lakes before, like right here in Kendall, before it was built? That used to be like all 4-wheelers and like stuff like that.
100%
And they used to have a hidden half pipe in there.
Yeah, we used to ride back there all the time.
Yeah,
dog.
so
I had friends who had
there was a-
four-wheelers.
there was
You
a-
could take
yeah.
these fields in the back. And
Yeah,
just take
that was amazing. Well, one time my friend was going on his Yamaha Banshee like 90 miles per hour, and my other friend was going like 70 miles per hour in his dirt bike, and they hit each other, bro.
Oh.
My friend didn't walk. The one in the
That's a
the
bad
one in the
one.
Banshee was perfectly fine.
That's fast.
The other one didn't walk for 2 years. Had like screws in his leg and all that stuff.
But he wasn't paralyzed. He just
No.
But it took him 2 years to get normal.
He's chilling now.
Is he still? You think? Damn, dog.
He's perfect now. Like he works for like Downright doing construction and stuff. But he's like a
dope.
construction manager.
There you go. I used to. My boys used to ride 4-wheelers. Their dads had 4-wheelers and shit. They used to go ride them on 8th Street, like on the trails down there. 4-wheelers are dope. Dirt bikes.
So
I don't know.
they still ride out there.
They still ride, but I heard there's no more. They built houses in all those trails.
Yeah, but there's still a lot of trails.
And maybe in Chrome.
Yeah, no, it's even still
Like-
on like 8th Street and stuff like that. They still have those bonfires and stuff. They have like a page called Bonfire Miami.
Oh, I
They-
remember
they
that.
they posted on the
bonfires,
meme.
dog.
I love bonfires.
I used to have the bonfires at the levee.
Yeah.
At the levee, right? Remember?
I-
Where was that? Where was that levee at? That was
That
around
was at
there.
the insane asylum they used to have it there.
Yes, dog.
And I think they tore it down.
That's our era, you know, like 2005, 2006,
that's
right?
old school.
Yeah.
Everybody used to go and you couldn't buy alcohol and stuff. You go out there and
Everybody just go out there and rage out, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the good old days, man.
good old days.
Remember, do kids do cake parties anymore? Remember you go cake party, pay
Yeah,
$5?
yeah. Because like I go to away games for the University of Miami, and like it's college atmosphere.
Oh, yeah.
So like those college kids, of course they do cake parties.
Oh, true,
They're
true,
nuts,
true.
especially like in Florida State. Like there's this one neighborhood called Indian Village, and like literally every time I go to a away game to Florida, if I go to Tallahassee, you could just walk in that neighborhood, and every single place is a party. Like you can literally just open doors and just walk into parties, and then you walk into the house, everybody has their sliding glass black door, and you go into somebody else's backyard and go through the front door, then backyard, front door, backyard. It's crazy.
And it's just all people like hanging out.
Yeah,
and getting
partying and stuff.
And where's that, FSU?
Yeah, in Tallahassee.
I never been out there, yo.
Oh, it's
crazy.
It's crazy.
Hey, any day of the week, they're like on a Tuesday, Wednesday, doesn't matter what
Well,
day.
if,
they're playing, or, like, on
if the kids are
weekends.
in school,
True,
because remember
true.
they do have summer vacation. There ain't that many kids. There's,
Oh,
like if you go on
yeah.
spring break or like winter vac, like my nephew, he just got into Vanderbilt in Tennessee, and
dope.
like he literally it's like a 10-minute walk from the main street Broadway in Nashville.
Have you ever been out there? Have you
Oh
been
yeah,
out there?
one of my best friends lives out there.
Oh, how's Tennessee? It's beautiful. It's dope out there.
Nashville's
Like, country.
amazing. Bro.
Great
The
food.
bars are ridiculous. They're all owned by country singers, and they're all like 7 stories. It's crazy. Like Luke Bryan has a bar that has like a sushi restaurant, a club, a regular bar, a 2-story outdoor bar. Like it's crazy. It's 7 stories tall. Like all the bars are amazing over there. It's a cool town. Then like if you were like tailgating before, you could party in all those bars, and then you could walk down the street, and then either the hockey stadium's on one side or the football stadium's on the other side. It's like perfect.
And then where the Volunteers play? And around there, right?
Tennessee, they a little bit farther from there.
Yo, Tennessee, I heard has really good comedy too, bro. I heard Nashville's
yeah.
like a big comedy hub, you know?
I've heard
Like
that.
comedy clubs and stuff down there.
I know that the music is that's what it's about.
Oh,
Like,
that's
the
right.
country music capital of the world.
I've been getting into country music. We used to listen to
love
country
country.
music in Thailand, bro.
I love country music. It's
You gotta
great.
have experience in life to enjoy country music.
Especially
dog.
country music nowadays. It's not the same country music about
good.
like my dog dying and stuff like that. No,
Nah,
it's
it's
actually
good.
upbeat music, and it's good. It's about like having a good time with your girl and on your
what I'm saying.
tailgate, drinking beer and stuff.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta
Can't
have
get
some
mad
life.
about that.
No, you gotta have some life experience though. After
Yeah.
you've lived, okay, you have had a couple of heartbreaks, lost a couple,
Yeah.
lost a couple friends, and you're like, all right, I need some country music in my life, dog.
Nah, it ain't
Need
bad.
some sorrow.
Hey, I'll tell you
dog.
this: country concerts are Fun as shit, man. Tortuga Festival. I've been there for like all 3 days.
Yeah,
Like,
I've
amazing.
heard, bro.
I love it. It's a good time. You can't get mad about booty shorts and cowboy boots on girls.
Oh, no way.
And cowboy hats. They look
That's
cute
the
as shit.
American dream,
Yeah,
bro.
I love it. They're all dancing around, having a good time.
Oh my God, a girl with boots on, a nice hat, and some coochie cutters.
Yeah, Daisy Dukes.
Sold.
Yeah, I ain't mad about that.
I'm there. Yeah, the like Texas doesn't really interest me too much, but Tennessee, like that type of stuff.
Texas, like what do you call it?
Which part?
Austin. Austin's dope.
You been to the Austin?
I've been. My friend that lives in Nashville used to live in Austin.
Oh
And
shit!
so
This guy, he knows all. He's in all the
Oh,
all the country spots.
yeah,
he's a real cowboy.
He's from Miami. He's born and raised. He's Cuban.
Okay, nice. Yo.
But he knows where to live in the good spots.
Yeah.
He has a dope ass place. He has a great job. But like Austin's awesome, man. Like it's not like the same.
No, you're right.
It's not the same. Like Austin is like, you know, they call it get weird in Austin for a reason. It's like it's like the hipster part.
I watched Kill Tony, and I don't know if I just sound like an old man when I say this, but something about it kind of like, I'm like, I don't know. Looks like I was telling somebody the other day, like, I think I'm too old to go there, you know? Like, I don't know. Everybody's like, it looks like everybody's on mushrooms just walking around the streets partying, you know?
Nah, it's not like that. It's fun. Austin's fun. I think I like Nashville more than Austin, but but they're both fun. You can't have a bad time in both, and the food is ridiculous.
You had real barbecue in Texas?
Yeah.
Like Texas barbecue.
Yeah.
It's
just expensive as shit.
It is
Because
expensive.
I don't know how to order, so I order with my eyes and shit. And you're like, okay, let me get like I don't know half a pound of that, I guess, and like that and that, and then I order this plate, and I'm like, okay, this should be like like $20. They're like $45. I'm like, what the hell did I put in this?
And they don't even bring you a plate. They bring you like a big ass cutting board of just
it's a cutting board,
a platter.
The platter and shit. The big ass charcuterie board of freaking barbecue.
This is where I know we're blessed with Miami. You know, Thailand has a lot of Miami vibes. Where like, and when I used to live in Asia, it has like a lot of little things like Miami, like a lot of little. Do they have like little coffee shops where you get like a little cafecito?
No,
You know what I'm saying?
No.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, they have like American coffee,
Yeah.
like cappuccino,
Yes.
Starbucks. They have coffee places, but they like it's like natural, like the beans and all that stuff.
Like
and,
the hipster style. The hipsters love coffee. They get the beans. Like, oh, I get the they love the craft. Like craft beer and coffee is their shit. You know. There's a lot of MMA gyms in. I might end up in Texas, bro. 100%. It's like a big podcast hub now.
It's cheap to live there.
Stay away.
Except for Austin, but like
It is cheap.
It's super cheap to live there.
But damn, Austin's like the place to be. Yo,
They're
Joe.
strict as shit there
Yo, really?
on weed and shit.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they don't play.
That's funny. In Austin, huh?
Oh, no, not in Austin, but like in Texas.
Texas. Oh,
In
yeah,
Texas.
yeah. I bet.
I remember it's still Texas laws, and Austin's the capital.
There's nothing that scares me more than like hillbilly cops, dog. Like, those guys scare me, bro. Like, I'd rather be in the hood
A long time
than
ago.
like in one of those areas.
A long time ago.
They scare me. That scares me.
I was like in high school, and I drove to Georgia to Atlanta, and
that's yes.
Yeah, and I drove to Atlanta, and I was like, I was smoking then, and I went to Six Flags. This is like the middle of April. And
the one in Jersey? Or
no, in Atlanta.
Oh, there's an Atlanta.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they were closed. I drove all the way down there. This is like before the internet, like the internet was crazy. I didn't really look.
What?
They were closed. So I drove all the way up there. So I'm like all pissed and shit. This is my birthday and shit. So I'm like with my boys, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna drive to Orlando. You know, just straight drive to Orlando and go to a park over there. And I'm driving. I'm not gonna lie. I was speeding. I only had a little roach, and they pulled me over. They literally raped me. Like literally, like I had a show car that had like 5 TVs in the car and stuff like that. They ripped out all the TVs out of the car. All I had was a roach. Charged me almost $5,000 in fines. It was crazy.
Did they find a roach?
Yeah, they found a roach.
Smelled.
A roach. Yeah, and
they were looking for like
they
a
ripped
sack.
my car apart like I was serving weight and stuff. And this is like probably like 20 years ago. And dude, they $5,000 in fines, little roach. It was crazy. And
my cousin did this shit.
It was like a county called Dooley County. And the guy's like, oh, you don't know about us? Like the place, literally the courthouse is the biggest building in the place, and it was small as shit. And he's like, we've been on cops a bunch of times. I'm like, oh hell no, bro. I am in the wrong part. I heard some guy in the banjo in the background. Looking straight at my fucking eyes and shit. The guy's on his shitter. Why he's looking at me?
Just Cuban about to go to jail.
Yeah. You in the wrong jail cell, boy.
Bro, those places scare me. Yeah.
Yo, they wouldn't let me they made me drive back for court. Another all the way back over there.
That happened to me with in Polk County, Florida.
Polk County, no joke either.
That's what
I was about to say, Polk County's always on freaking cops.
I didn't know that.
Polk County, no joke.
I was with my boy. Actually, damn, my boy Anthony, R.I.P. He passed away last year.
I'm sorry, dog.
All good, but yo, we were driving. He must have been doing. He was doing like 100 and fucking. It was.
You know what I learned? Don't speed.
Don't in life.
Don't speed. Don't fucking speed. You know why? They won't pull you over if you're not speeding. Don't know. I'm young, bro. I didn't know. It was 20 years ago. Yeah, I'm a young little dickhead, bro.
That's me too, dog.
Dude, we were all little dickheads, especially living in Miami and shit. Especially around here and shit. Like, you were a dickhead.
It's so true.
We all thought we were thugs and like gangster with it.
Bro, how fucking bad did we look thinking we were tough? Like from Kendall, dog.
I would like fight anybody.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Like an idiot. I used to host boxing matches on my side yard.
Me too.
Yeah.
That's a Miami shit. I think
Bro, one time, my neighbor had these 2 gigantic Rottweilers, and they were like going nuts one time. Like they were trying to go under, and then they thought that the cops got called, and they thought we were having dog fights.
Oh,
they
fuck.
come
That's
in,
serious.
they come in there, guns blazing, guns out, get on the floor, where are the dogs? I'm like, we're just boxing, and then I see the cop, I'm like, hey, I forgot officer. I'm like, hey, what's up? Because I used to work at P.F. Chang's. I used to get 50% off to all officers, so I would treat them like royalty on purpose.
Oh, nice.
Just in case shit would happen.
Look at that.
Yeah, and he walks in, he's like, what the hell, Alex? What's happening here? I go, we're just boxing. He's like, oh, for real? Then what's all the dogs next door just going nuts? He's like, oh, okay. Keep going. Let me see this fight.
Nice.
Yeah, let's keep boxing.
You're not doing nothing wrong technically in the backyard, and it's not like you're fighting on the street.
And we weren't betting or nothing. It was just like more of like pride rights of like, oh, I heard you always have boxing. I was like 20-1. Like I didn't lose. I only lost one fight of my boxing matches and those side yard matches.
Hell yeah. I'm undefeated on the street. I'm undefeated in the backyard, baby.
Yeah, but no pro. Yeah.
That's some Miami shit right there, yo.
My boy was a big boxer, and I went to a lot of his fights. Joey Hernandez, Twinkle Fingers.
Yes.
Twinkle.
Yo, it's so funny. Every time, I've done comedy like 3 times, and then like I have like every time I have some people come visit me and thank you when I do comedy, they know you, like you guys know each other. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dog. Joey. Yeah, what happened? Is he still boxing and shit? Yo, he was like
I don't. He's already my age. He's older.
I was gonna say. I remember
he's almost like 40.
Like 10 years ago, about like.
Well, I think he has that like last match like around like 8 years ago. I went to his big fight that he had on Friday Night Fights on ESPN. That was at Nova University
in Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I remember.
I've been to a lot of his fights. I used to go all the time and show.
That's dope, yo.
Yeah.
Boxing's making a little bit of a comeback right now, dog. The sweet science, you know.
Yeah, and the thing is, imagine if he would have had like PR like what it is today. Because look at the fighters now. Look at George.
I wonder.
Karate George is crazy now, and like I remember watching George in the backyard fights and like watching him at the War Memorial Stadium, and like I've seen George fight my whole life.
Yeah. It's
and
funny,
like
right?
because he's from this neighborhood and
yes.
stuff.
Yeah, it's
I used to go watch him everywhere. My friend was his barber and stuff.
Anthony.
Anthony, yeah.
His brother was on. Oh, his brother was on.
Mario. I love Mario. I'm telling you, I try to show love to everybody. I love
dog.
it.
This podcast is becoming very 305ish. That's what I like, dog. You know what I'm saying? This is why I moved fucking
that's
to
why
Miami,
I called Thankyou Miami.
There you go,
Thankyou Miami.
Yeah. And it's good colors too.
Yeah. I want to make it Miami.
blue,
I love when the Heat changed those colors. I'm like, oh, then the Marlins did it, and everybody started doing it. I'm like, these are dope colors. Like,
they're dope.
Miami
They're
Vice,
dope.
like
it's very Miami. Yeah.
You can't get sick of those colors.
No.
No, it's dope. That's why the whole place is those colors. I changed all the light bulbs out to pink and purple.
Oh, yo, you know what else is good, dog? Do you have another little pluggy plug? The video games, dog.
I just added a new
How
TV.
fucking epic is that, dog?
I literally
You got
added
every fucking game, bro.
I
This guy's fucking guy. I don't know, bro. This guy's restaurant is a 90s kid's dream, dog. Just go there and chill, dog.
Yeah,
Post
for real.
up,
we
bro.
got all the board games. I just added a new TV yesterday. So I have now I have the Super Nintendo with like 400 games. And then I have another TV with a regular Nintendo with like another 30 games. So you got the Super Nintendo and the regular Nintendo nostalgia, and they're free to play whenever you want.
You got the Connect 4, right?
Yeah, I got Connect 4, Battleship, all that shit.
Dog, you know who's master at Connect 4?
Bro.
Thai bar girls, bro.
Who?
All right, Thai girl, the bar, or in the bars in Thailand, they have Connect
Thai
4.
bar girls.
Thai bar girls are professional Connect 4 players.
I didn't even know this is a thing.
So check this out. Exactly. All right. So this is what you remind me of. They have like a lot of they have like bar games. They remind me of Thailand. I haven't seen really too much in America. I guess I'm sure other places here have it. But then when you're in Thailand, like at these bars, dog, like they'll be serving you drinks and you'll be hanging out drinking, and the girl will be like, "Yo, you want to play me in Connect 4?" And they'll like bet you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
so they know the scam.
and they'll be like, "Yo, you
Buy me a drink.
You play them for a drink, dog, and then they're hard to beat, bro. And you're like, nah, this girl ain't gonna beat me. And then you're like, oh, she got fucking technique, dog. It's crazy, bro. So I've learned the game though, so I gotta go back and play Connect 4 and bet somebody.
There's always ways to win everything.
There's little technique behind it.
It's like just playing like tic-tac-toe.
Yeah.
You gotta pick the corners first.
I haven't played tic-tac-toe in a while. I don't know the rules to tic-tac-toe, dog.
You got 3
in a
row.
minute.
Just 3
No, I know,
row.
but I don't know but there is, yes, even in tic-tac-toe, there's little you gotta know, bro.
Well, they used to have like the celebrity tic-tac-toe too.
Which one's that?
The celebrity squares. That they used to have like gigantic tic-tac-toe, and they put like celebrities in the squares, and then like, okay, you would be like, okay, I want to pick the center square with I don't know, Anthony Bourdain, and then he would like, okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. You answer the question, and if you get it right, you could get your circle. But if you get it wrong, then he gets to go and try to steal it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck. Where's that at now?
They've had it forever. They don't have it anymore. I don't think. But it started like in the 70s and stuff, and then they used to have it everywhere.
Was it like on TV?
Yeah, it was on TV.
Oh,
It was on TV.
I don't remember that. I never seen that shit. Yo.
Yeah.
Damn, dog. TV's changed. I don't watch TV no more, dog. I fucking.
Well, who the hell has cable?
That's what I'm saying, right? You just need the internet connection. You know what I'm saying? Oh man.
Do YouTube TV or something like that.
What are you doing today? You going straight to work after this, or are you gonna go back home and shit? What you got going on?
I'm gonna restock a little bit, get ready for this weekend. Then
you got a big weekend coming up. So what about the restaurant when you're in the
well, we don't
Food
open
and Wine Festival?
Sunday. We don't open Sunday.
Okay.
We're gonna open Sunday when baseball season starts, March 11th.
I was gonna say it's a little bit different for that's a good restaurant that doesn't open Sunday. You're like, fuck yeah, that's definitely.
Well, I was originally gonna choose Mondays as my day off, and then the comedy night is too big. I can't take that away.
It is big, dog. We could use a comedy night on a Tuesday, but now you guys are already set in stone, and you got a busy Monday.
I wouldn't
bro.
mind.
It's great for your staff.
I'm not gonna lie.
dog.
I wouldn't mind doing it on a Tuesday. What comedy shows are on Tuesdays?
That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm looking for a spot to do. I'm looking to make a.
You think
room
it's gonna
too.
be big?
What's up?
I need something for Tuesdays. I'm not gonna lie to you.
For
My
real?
Tuesdays are
You got Taco Tuesdays.
I don't
I don't
understand how it's not packed. Yo, we got 5 different types of tacos for only $2: chicken, beef, mushroom, queso frito, and Brussels sprout. Like
That's a
all
good
day
deal.
for $2.
Yeah.
Yo, you can't beat that.
Tuesdays are hard. Tuesdays are the hardest day. Even in the restaurant, when I worked in the restaurant, Monday and Tuesday I try to stay, but Mondays you get little pops. But Tuesdays for sure.
Tuesday's a weird day.
That's everybody's at home listening to the podcast. It just got released.
I don't blame them. It's a good podcast.
That's the thing. Like on Tuesdays, I teach, and then I usually I film a podcast at night. Damn, I was gonna have you come yesterday, dog, but then the guy that I had Sunday night, we switched to Tuesday, so I didn't want to do 2 back to back and be burned out. You know what I'm saying? No. I wanted to do this at your spot. That would have been a little bit better because
It's hard to bring all this equipment.
But that's what
I
I
should have bought you the Marshall's podcast kit.
The audio might have been a little sus, but damn.
Yo, that's just probably sus as hell, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, every time I step at Marshalls, I buy like the most stupidest shit. Like all the random shit. Like now I have golf putt.
I saw that. Yeah, that's a good little spot to play.
I put a little golf putt. It cost me $12 at Marshalls.
Do you play
golf?
Do you play golf?
I try. I'm not good.
Yo, we're adults, dog. We should start playing golf.
You know
If
what?
we want to make it to the next level of life.
Exactly why I play. I have my own clubs. I play.
You see?
I'm not good,
Nah,
but I play. I know the rules. I can do 18 holes. I've actually done 18 holes and not lose the ball. The ball that we use at the bar, the putt is the ball that I didn't lose the whole time during the 18 holes.
So it's hard not to lose your ball.
Oh, hell
holes?
yeah. There's waterways everywhere. Or
That's
you
what I
lose in a
figured.
bush, or it's hard. And the thing is, golf is all technique.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not strength at all. And the thing is, like, it's super hard. It's a very, very frustrating thing. But if you just have fun and you're not looking at it as, like, the way I play is, like, I try. I'm trying my hardest, but like I have fun. I'm not gonna get mad and like start trying to break my club because I shanked it and stuff. No, but I like it because you could go and drink on the way. You're out there. You can blaze a J.
God, it's all about my friends love it.
And the golf
dog.
courses are beautiful. Like you can't get mad about it. But the other sport I want to start learning because when I get older, when I was younger, I played 4 different high school sports. I love sports.
Yeah, athlete dog. You play baseball. You play with Doyle and them, right? And all
Yeah,
the boys?
I play with Doyle and them. But I want to learn pickle. Pickleball is like the new sport that everybody's playing, and it's like tennis, but it's kind of like badminton kind of.
Oh, that looks dope.
Yeah, and they're building the courts everywhere, and like It's like the new sport. Everybody's doing it.
I want to start playing tennis. My mom plays tennis.
But tennis is hard.
Yeah, that's why I like tennis. Is like a fight. I didn't know that tennis is 1-on-1, dog, and there's no tie. That's dope.
I have no backswing. I have my
So you
first
play
swing
tennis. You can play if you.
I can play any
baseball.
sport.
If you play baseball, you can play tennis, dog.
Yeah, but the thing is, the backswing is super hard, and you get the return back. I'm okay.
Really?
Like I play.
That's how you
I
get,
try
that's how
to
you get the elbow.
My group of friends that we've known each other since elementary school. Like we've always like hung out, and then we always played sports together. There was like 10 of us.
Yeah.
So we always had enough to play every sport. Even if we didn't have to play baseball, like you're an automatic pitcher and stuff like that, and like we would play everything. We play like rugby and like look at this sport, let's play this and try to hurt each other.
I never played rugby. Half of my friends, my Australian boys, they all play rugby.
Yeah, that's just
Volkanovski was he played like in rugby league. He had like a big, he was a fucking champion.
Yeah, that's why I don't play rugby, because you got people like Volkanovski out there trying to kill you and shit. Like they don't got pads or nothing, bro. That shit is nuts.
Cubans weren't built for rugby.
Nah, we're built for swimming.
We're swimming, baseball, boxing. You know what I'm saying? We got our things, but we're gonna leave some things to others.
Yeah.
What were you saying about the sports? The golf, dog. I feel like golf. We need to play golf, because when we make it to the next level, dog, when you're balling, all the ballers play golf. I love it. And then big business people play. I feel like that's where all the big business things.
There's a lot of deals done in golf courses.
Dog, and all my homies now, they're like, we're getting a little older, and they're getting really into it. But I can see myself getting crazy obsessed.
A friend of mine built a sick ass barbecue place at the Killian Greens. It's called Apocalypse Barbecue, and they have a gigantic smoker, size of a car, outside of it, and they're fire. They make real barbecue, and they make like cornbreads. They're like skulls.
Do you got to be a member of the thing
to
go?
No, you can just
I gotta
go
write
there.
that down.
Yo,
dog.
Apocalypse Barbecue. It's super fire. I've been trying to go. I've been to their pop up. They used to have a pop up before, like different breweries.
Those are dope.
Yeah,
that's a good idea, yo.
Yeah, and then he did that. Well, that's how I started. When I started my food truck, it was like a pop up. I started with I used to call it the Crack Shack. It was a 6x6. It's like literally this room we're in right now is bigger.
Yes.
It's bigger than my food truck before.
Oh yeah.
I've had 3 food trucks. I kept going up and up. I feel like in life you just need to keep going and start like putting money toward yourself. Like you gotta save, but then whatever money you're saving, like put it towards the business and make it better and make it better and make it better. Until once you get to that point that I'm running, I don't have anything to do with it because it's too perfect. But the thing is, I'm never satisfied. As you can tell, I always add something every time you get there. Like I'm always adding. I just added 3 new art pieces last week. I added the new TV. I added a new golf thing too. I added another golf thing to it.
Now you're looking to level up making the experience better for the people.
I like every time you go into my place, like you're gonna find something new.
Oh, it's like a little Easter egg.
Yeah, it is. And the thing is, I hide shit on purpose. Like I'm gonna move this and hide it.
People don't know. Hey, if you guys don't know, in the podcast we're on the same tip, all right? There's always something new. So if you can tell me last week, somebody message in the comments what's new from last week. We got 2 new things.
I'll tell you this: whoever the first person that comments on that, I'm buying you a beer.
Boom! If you can pick what's new from last week to this week, we have 2 new items. Let us know. Bomb! That was a good little thing. And we're making fucking moves out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So
I like that Pink Floyd album.
That's a classic album. Have you ever seen the album?
The movie?
Yeah. You watch Wizard of Oz to the album and shit?
What's it called? So this weekend when I'm gonna go watch Reverend Run, I bought a limited edition LP of their first album, but it's a green album that is like one very limited edition. And I'm gonna try to, because I'm probably gonna be one of the only people that's gonna have this ever in front of him. So I'm gonna try getting him to sign it this weekend.
Yo,
I have to, bro. I'm a big freaking Run DMC fan, man. They were the originators. They were the first people to go with a rock group and like do hip hop.
Oh man, that song jammed.
Yeah, man. That was gigantic. They literally in the video they broke the wall, and that's what the video is about: breaking the wall between music. If you think about it, they just smashed through the wall of the other place.
Rap music back then was really good. How did it get worse? How did we get worse? Not worse, but like it was smart.
There's still great rappers out there, and there's talent out there. There's talent, but yeah, it's garbage nowadays, most of it. And like I love
the message. Even the message has changed.
See, but pop is still great. I feel like pop music is just getting better, and like there's always hits out there, like Lizzo and like all these other people that are just making bangers out there.
Pop music, I don't know any good. What's a good pop song? I don't know. There's some good songs like they're trendy. There's
a really good music out there. I try to,
but the hip hop, but the rap.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the lyrics.
I love Nas and the New York lyricist and stuff like that, and like You know, even my Miami rappers like Old School Trick. You can't get mad at that.
Yo, JT Money.
JT Money.
Trick Daddy.
I love
Yeah,
those.
Early Pitbull, all that all that shit
I love
rides, dog. Who else? Oh, Two Live Crew, bro.
2 Live Crew. You can't get mad at 2 Live Crew.
2 Live Crew, dog.
Oof.
They were like the first ones to like get censored and like fight against.
They had to fight against the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I wish I want all those people to come into my place. I need. If you're listening out there, please come to Thankyou Miami. We will show you lots of love.
Yo, we gotta get JT Money in there, dog.
Yeah.
Or Trick Daddy one day popping in
Or the
for
Drink
something,
Champs.
dog. Or the Drink Champ. Yo, I heard they're in Kendall, yo.
Yeah, well, he's a big Kendall boy.
Yeah, DJ FN, right?
Yeah, I have one. I used to rock. I have one of the original albums of the DJ FN, like the Who's Crazy albums. Oh, yeah. I'm a big. I love Miami, so I try to represent.
305 till you die for sure, dog.
305 till I die.
Born and raised, baby. You went to Varela?
First class graduating ever.
I remember you were gonna say that. Because I remember when Varela opened. I think when I was.
It was only
in,
9th and 10th grade. I was in the 10th grade class.
I was gonna say, so you're a little bit older, so okay, yeah. So I think Varela was like a year old.
Yeah, I was on the first football team.
Yo, my cousin went to, John Enriquez? My cousin went out there. He was like part of like the second or third year.
Yeah.
Because he's the same age as me though, so probably not. But yo,
there were
dog,
so
you were
many
the
people in that
first-
school.
What's it like going to the first? Man, that school was like fresh when you went there. It's like
Oh,
the
it's
paint
brand
was still
spanking
dripping
new.
wet.
Yeah.
Must've
They
been
still
cool, right?
didn't paint everything. It was cool. It was different.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it was cool.
And then they had like all new teaching staff and everything.
All new
and
teaching
shit.
staff. I had this principal, Miss Fornell. She was amazing. Probably the best principal I've ever seen in my life. Like,
That's a rarity.
she's so good that she's like on the state board of education right now.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Right now in Florida.
Yeah, she's a badass.
And so she went going up the ladder.
Yeah,
You know
I can see her. I can see the whole world's her oyster. She's one of the best principals I ever had in my life. Like super cool, super down to earth. Had to leave the law when she had to, but it was there for you.
Yes, there's a lot of teachers. Do you have any teachers that you remember? Like, this is kind of an important thing, But I only have one teacher that I remember that's like really great, that put a profound fucking statement on me,
Yeah.
My 6th grade teacher, Mr. Dozier. This
Mr.
fucking guy
Dozier.
was a beast. He used to put.
Where was he at?
This was in New Jersey.
Okay.
It was when I was in 6th grade before I moved to Miami. And bro, he used to have this thing. We used to do journals, and then one of the things was excuses are monuments to nothing. Those fools who use those tools are incompetent and will go nowhere in life. I'll never forget that. I learned that in 6th grade. But that shit kind of fucked me up because whenever somebody be like, "Yo, be honest," I'm like, "Oh, excuse me." Oh, and I always shoot myself in the foot. But I've always been honest, dog.
That's
Like, all right,
good. You
I don't
gotta
make
be
no
honest.
excuses, dog, because of that damn 6th grade teacher
Oh,
that
good
made
for
an
him.
impact.
That's what's
it's
up.
crazy, right?
I had I had ADD. I had a really serious ADD, and I had to take special classes when I was in elementary school. And I had this woman at Devonero. Her name is Miss Shapiro, and she really helped me a lot. And I literally in 4th and 5th grade, it got so past the ADD that I was teaching the kids. So
You see how important a good teacher is, dog?
Yeah.
They can just make things snap for you one day,
yeah.
That's so true, bro. You ever had somebody, you ever try to learn something for years or for, weeks, and then,
Then one person just teaches
explains
you,
it to
hey, why
in
don't
a
you do it
different
this way? And
And it just snaps. And you're like, it wasn't hard. It just, it almost makes you think, in life, right? Is things really, so you ever think about all the things that you tried to do that you thought were too hard? Maybe you just had a bad teacher, dog. you know?
that, and a lot of people don't listen.
Or apply yourself.
Yeah, but if you think of it, when people are explaining something to you, they're explaining it to you for a reason. There's a reason why they're showing you their technique, because it's the way you should do it. And if you want to be better at whatever it is, there's a technique to it. Now, if people want to be hard-headed and make their own technique, that's you. You can always branch out of techniques, but you have to learn that technique first.
Yeah, learn the way to do it. You probably know this from managing and being being a boss for years and having employees and staff,
Yeah.
How many times you try to tell them,
you start this way, which I always tell my employees too. I'm not here to try to make your job harder. I'm here to make your job easier. I'm not the type of boss that's like, oh, yo, do it this way. Or you go only, no. If you feel like that's going to be an easier way, then do it. But I'm going to tell you like this. If you do it this way, I bet you it's easier. Try both ways. And they say, okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they know, because it's by experience.
I've been doing this
dog.
shit way too long.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Pay the cost to be the boss, dog.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what they had. This famous guy on YouTube for making cheese. He had the best cheese in the world, and somebody was like, "Yo, how did you get this cheese recipe so good?" He's like, "A lot of bad cheese."
Yeah.
You know,
Well, that's how brewers are.
Oh yeah.
When brewing beer, you make a lot of bad beer, and then you make that fire ass recipe, and then you're like, that's the one. Brewing's
I wanna
hard.
get into that. My friend, my boss at the gym, the owner of the gym, he was making beer and he was talking about the brewing process. Like, oh, that sounds kind of interesting, do you brew any of your, do you have anything yet?
I wish I did brew more beer. We have our own beer, but Prison Pals brews it for us.
Okay, nice.
It's a lot of science into brewing, and it's a lot of hard work. it's a lot of cleaning. I realized that too.
Well, Bugs, making sure like
Well, those
contamination.
tanks, the contamination,
It's
cross
huge,
contamination, stuff like that. Yeah, the yeast, the fermentation, all that stuff.
Yo, all the breweries are kind of like connected. Like I see when you guys go, you all have each other's stickers on each other's place, kind of like, right? Like
I feel like
I've
it's
seen-
more of a Miami thing because if you go to like, I've been to the other breweries in other places and like, they're not showing love to the other breweries like we do. Like we have like coming up soon is Miami Beer Week, and it's literally we had our first Miami Beer Week last year, and it was amazing. We've been trying to do it for years, and it's very hard to get all a collective group of people to do this. And last year was such a great following that we're doing it this year again. And last year we hosted an event that we did a big karaoke with beer and stuff.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, and it's cool. And they bring this big trophy thing that has like a big cafetera on top that everybody drinks beer out of and stuff.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I need to get that here. I got that from you actually. I want to put like a little cafetera here for the podcast.
You should do what
Should be a good
what I do.
decoration, you know?
Well, I like in my place I put flowers in it.
That's a good. Yeah.
I put flowers inside my cafeteras.
Actually, I should put.
Don't steal my shit.
I'm
Just kidding.
God damn it.
No, I'm just kidding. Put
Okay.
put special flowers, marijuana flowers.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That'd be dope.
We're gonna get it legalized first. God damn it.
I have a medical license. We'll
I'll put like a sticker. I'll put like a thank you. We gotta put something here, you know. I was thinking about getting like a. I want to get all the artists and have them maybe like tag up the wall or
You
something.
should get
you know?
like a wall that everybody signs.
What's up? What were you saying?
Like a wall that everybody
Oh,
signs.
yeah.
Or like
Yeah.
paint the door black and get everybody to sign it.
There's a podcast in Miami that has. Hey, we're in the game, baby. Bam. That's a little sticker too. I need to
new
get
one.
actually stick for the
I got a hookup.
podcast, dog.
I got sick.
You got a guy?
It's cheap, bro. I'll tell you about it later.
I got a guy, but he was kind of taxing me. I was like, oh, hold up on that.
Nah, this one I got. This is the best thing ever.
I talked to somebody like, yo, I want to get stickers, signs, and billboards, and then I was like, the stickers were most expensive, but stickers are the most expensive thing under the printing supplies.
Dude, not really.
You see?
I just gotta get people that do it. It can be expensive. It can be, but they could go to the wrong person.
As owning a business, right? What do you think is like people the biggest investment? I like what you were saying before about you get some cash and you put it in. Was doing the same thing, like what's the most important thing? Like one of the more important things, like investing, like you're saying, like when you have a business, marketing. You know what I'm saying? Like you put a lot.
When you first start a
or-
business, realize that you're gonna be broke for a little bit, and act like you're broke. Don't act like you got the money, because like you start spending money that you don't have, you're gonna be in debt. Another thing is, if you have the money, use your own money. Don't borrow from the bank. Don't get that interest. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to owe somebody money? I hate owing people money. I don't owe nobody money. Like, I'm a man of my word. When I'm gonna pay you, I'm gonna pay you. And I don't like. I have a good credit score. I have good everything. And like credit score, that's another thing. Keep it top of your credit score. Like, even a lot of people don't realize this, that your parents, when you turn 18, they can authorize you as a credit card on their credit card. If they have a good credit score, that credit score automatically goes to you. If they authorize you on your credit card, that's a great way to help your kids
started.
help your kids in life and stuff. They can't mess up your credit score because they're not using it. They're authorized as a user on the credit card that you're holding in your hands. So if they're holding the credit card, they can't use it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and you're still getting you're building their credit score for life.
That's money, yo.
A lot of people don't know that, and they should teach that in school.
They don't teach nothing about money. Yo,
They
don't
should have a class.
What do they
a
teach in
class
school,
called
bro?
I know it's economics, but like it needs to be better. Like, hey, go out there. Today's class is how we're gonna change a tire. Today's class is how we're gonna how do you do this for your bank account? How do you apply? What's APR? Like shit like that. Like you need to know. Like
Shit, they don't teach nothing, dog. How do you invest? You know
I
do
feel
with
like
your paychecks.
at school, like after a certain amount, like you should be able to pick what the hell you want to do in life, and like start studying towards that and make that your goal. Not like, hey, I'm done with high school. I need to go to college, and I'm starting back to high school again.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it feels like.
That's how it feels
sometimes,
like. The first 2 years of college is
Or they just go party, dog. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Where like, look at the trade you're in now, right? You went to college or?
I got my associates.
There you go. You got your associates, but but you got a lifelong experience. You got your life experience, but your real experience is from your work. Is what you did from high school, working in the restaurants.
I've been working in the
You're
restaurant
learning
industry
on the job, dog.
Yeah.
Being in the weeds, beers, business. You know the ins and outs of the business, but that's not through fucking. They didn't teach you that in no class.
No, that's
That's
life
why they have the
101
real
right
life,
there.
dog.
That's
in the
real
real
life.
world, you go out there, you get a job, you get fired for being late. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Or,
you
gotta
gotta
learn how to be
learn.
on time.
On time.
Yeah, bro. The one thing about the restaurant industry that you guys are keeping up is that I feel like I booger. It's like something's crazy in here. the younger staff, dog, it's almost like the end of the world, bro. Everywhere
Nobody
you
wants
go,
to
you
work.
gotta wait. Like everywhere I go, it's like 45. I got a steak sandwich the other day, and I'm waiting. I'm just looking at I'm looking at the girl like she's not even trying to. Do you
eat
not
shit.
realize I've been here for 25 minutes, yo? Like, can you get me this sandwich? Like, no rush. It's just like. Damn, dog, I'm trying to cook everything myself now.
Nobody
you know
wants
what
to
I'm
work
saying?
anymore.
Nobody wants to work, dog. The pandemic did a number on us, bro. Is it since the pandemic you think that it's like that, or?
Yeah, I think the pandemic helped a lot with that because everybody's on their couch, eating shit and getting paid.
Yeah, you gotta get comfortable. It kind of made you like a home. I mean, it kind of made me a homebody. I kind of like got cozy in my crib.
I never stopped.
You know what I'm saying?
I was still working during the pandemic.
What were you doing back then? What was it
I was at the brewery pizzeria and I was delivering pizzas
Hell yeah.
as a GM. That's what I could do. And
you guys had to keep it going. You had to
and
keep
we
it
had
moving, bro.
we sold crowlers, which is like a can that we could fill up with beer and then we could seal it and then we could sell it to people.
That's good.
And then luckily Florida changed the law. Like at least we stayed open most of it. It was only like 2 or 3 weeks that was closed to restaurants. But man, the stupid rules, man. Like you have to like keep a mask on, but then when you sit down, you can take off your mask. Like
It was crazy.
That shit was nuts. The rules. Like who made up with these shits?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. I was in Thailand, dog, and then now they were losing their mind out there, bro. It was real strict. Dog, I seen a lady. This is when I knew it was time to go. I was in the hospital getting a COVID test, all right? And I was in the fucking... Bro, I seen a doctor, dog, or a nurse. I don't know what they were, but they were wearing like a white suit, you know? They had a white jacket, all right? And I don't know what their job was, but this motherfucker was wearing gloves, and they hand sanitized their gloves, dog.
Bro.
That's when I was like, all right, it's time to go. And I seen that more than once. I was like, these people are losing their fucking mind, dog. It's crazy. We're back. A little bit of technical difficulties. All good. Forgot what we were saying. Miami shit. 305. Varela. Kendall. We hit all the topics, I think, doggy.
Much.
Hell yeah. Yo, Alex, thank you for coming by, my
Thank
brother.
you
That was
so
a pleasure,
much.
man.
It was awesome.
We
This place is
banged it out.
badass.
That was fun, man. Where can the people find you? Where can the Honey Badger fans find you? Thank you, Miami.
Thank you, Miami. 17th and Flagler, 1701 West Flagler. You can follow us on Instagram. Thank you, Miami 305. We do something every single day. It's always a good time. We have fire food and always entertainment. We got this guy doing comedy all the time.
And that's, yo, his food with my comedy. That's a steal of a deal, if you ask
Just
me.
don't spit the food out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Honey Badger Hour, we're out.
Thank you.